Hey guys, it's coreross and welcome to 6 News. So what's happening? We are now getting the balancing patches starting to come through on the test server for the mid-season patch. So we've got a lot to go over here, and there'll have to be a lot of in-depth tests to all this stuff as well once we actually start playing this test server build. So let's start working our way through these patch notes. So first up is shield changes. So this is hip fire. So what's going to do here is they are increasing the hip fire cone. This will basically just mean hip firing with a shield is going to be less accurate, and it's already very inaccurate. This will make it even worse if you're a shield operator. Not only that, they're also going to change the melee. Instead of getting an instant kill, it's now going to down the enemy player but not actually kill them. So you have to hit them once to down them and then hit them again to actually kill them. So interesting change. A lot of people have been asking for that, and it could definitely work out pretty good, I think. And then Echo is getting a little bit of a nerf here, so his effect on enemy players with his Sonic Burst is going to go down to 7 seconds, previously 10 seconds. So that's interesting. We also know that they plan to make his Echo drone more visible as well. Currently there's a bug in game where it's completely invisible, so that doesn't seem to be in this test server build yet, but there will of course be future test server builds, so I could see that get added in at some point. Then we have what seems to be 3 little buffs to Glass. At first, when I first read this one here, it did sound like it was a nerf. It said reduced time it takes to trigger the visual penalty when moving or rotating, which sounds like a nerf, but then it says lowering the overall visual penalty when moving. So seems to be a buff. Another one is movement time before complete vision is lost is now 6 seconds, up from 2.5. That sounds like a buff as well. And the speed at which the vision penalty is applied when rotating has also been slowed down. So again, sounds like a nice little buff to Glass too. Then we've got some balancing to Jackal. Now, of course, he's one of the most banned operators. And this seems to be more of a comfort thing because obviously he's not that brilliant an operator. But it seems like they're trying to reduce the overall kind of pain in the ass aspect. So he's going to have now 4 scans instead of 5. They actually say here that they're still going to have the initial ping plus the 4 additional pings. Interesting little kind of balancing change to Jackal. I don't think that's going to reduce how much he gets banned, but yeah, it's maybe a bit more comfortable going up against him. Now this one's interesting, Maverick. This is something we've been asking for a long time, and they've been saying for a long time that this will take a long time to implement, but we're finally getting to the point of actually doing it. So they're modifying the breaching torch sound effect. So the breaching torch sound will now be easier to hear when Maverick is making a hole close to you. So that's a great change, I do think, and I've used it in plenty of times before where I just burn a hole and shoot someone and they've got no idea that I'm there. So I think this is a good balancing change. And then Nuck is getting a little bit of a buff. Her ability is going to last longer. It's also going to take longer to increase the refill time. So a bit of a trade-off there. But overall, it means you can use that ability longer, so probably a good little change for her. And there's a few bug fixes, nothing particularly interesting in there, but a lot of nice changes to fix stuff. They're also doing some changes to the reverse friendly fire, and the idle kick timer has been changed. So apparently this was, I think, reduced in the last patch and was causing some issues. So it's actually going to give you a warning, and it'll say 10 seconds before a kick is going to happen. So that should hopefully help with that issue. So that's the start of the mid-season balancing patch. Very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments below, because these are some major changes and some minor changes to the current operators we have. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.